Tonight,
Come on, you can do it. No quitting.
Shannon faces an uphill battle with Sharon.
I don't want to do it.
What don't you want to do?
Any of it.
And
Where's Kevin? In his room.
Michelle sees red.
Kevin, you in there?
Then,
One couple will be going home.
which team will be the first to leave the Biggest Loser house?
Everybody in the house is training hard. But Kevin was struggling. Poor bugger, when he woke up this morning, he could not move.
My feet were killing me after the half marathon that we had to do. I ran 3 kilometres and I kept moving through the whole thing and didn't stop.
He needs to rest. If you guys put 254 kilos on, do what Kevin did yesterday, see how you feel. He's staying in bloody bed today. Morning. Morning. I feel like I'm missing one. You are.
Yes.
Where's Kevin? In his room. This is last chance training. You know, this is what it takes. You know, you don't just roll into Biggest Loser and roll out healthier. To have Kevin not turn up to my training session has me seeing red. Rosemary, I'll be back with you, darling. Everybody's hurting, everybody's sore, and Kevin, you are here for a reason. Kevin, you in there? Why are you in bed? Hey, good to see you up.
It's a great feeling.
Kevin opens the door, dressed. Awesome. If you can make it down to last chance training, I'm prepared to completely redesign my workout so that you can do something, you know? You up for it?
I'm going to try and get there.
All right, excellent, awesome, awesome.
Even though my feet were absolutely killing me, I looked at the photo of Julie. It's always been in the back of my head how concerned Julie was for me. And again, it just hit home about the real reason why I'm here. I'm here for her, to make sure that I can give her the life she wants. That's what made me get up.
This is what it's all about, you guys. If you've got an injury or if you're sore, you train around it. There's always something you can do. No more rolling over and laying in bed. Last week, everyone worked together and no one got eliminated. This week, it's not the same story. Someone's going home. And Kevin's got a lot of work to do. There's no question about it.
Keep going till we get the kilometre.
Richard today in the training session was awesome. He came over to support me because he knew how much I was struggling.
As fast as you can, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, go, 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 go.
If he wasn't there in my ear at that time, I probably wouldn't have got through the rowing.
3, 2, you're done. Woo, woo.
Good man.
Nice work, you guys.
Hard work. Yellow line. Have you done what it takes? Have you done enough?
The focus of today's last chance training is the yellow line. 2 people will be going home after the next weigh-in. Who will it be?
Nothing else matters other than your hard work and determination in this last chance training.
A few minutes into the session, are all starting to feel the pinch. But Sam and Jess are doing a great job.
Go. First training session with me. Let's go.
Yes, they have a 1 kilo weight advantage, but that does not give them the excuse to rest on their laurels.
That's what I want to see, Jess. You go, Sam. Come on. Come on. Is it worth the pain, Jess? Is it worth the pain? Rest.
I felt like my lungs were going to fall out of my body. I just couldn't catch any breath at all, but I worked as hard as I could.
Show me how determined you are. I want that rower to tick over 400 metres.
Go. Come on. Smash it out. Go.
I need to be here to learn more. My stepdaughter Mahalia means a lot to me. I'm going to marry in and be her stepmom, and I don't want to be a bad influence for her at all.
It's worth the pain, Jess. Look at that. It ticked over. 408, 448.
Jess is a force to be reckoned with. Now her head's switched on. I'm just so proud of what she's done and the corner she has turned.
Let's just hope that it's enough that they won't be the ones packing their bags after the next weigh-in.
Come on, Sharon, we haven't even got the training yet. Let's go.
We're coming, Shannon.
This last chance training is all about pushing my yellow girls to their absolute max. Not only did I want to keep Cher safe above the yellow line this week, but she also needed to prove to me that she wasn't a quitter. This is the sweat bowl, the sand dunes at Palm Beach. It's a trainer's dream. This is where we bring people to break them.
I hate being in the sand, so I was worried.
Ready, set, go. Time's on. The training session was simple. As a team, Sharon and Anita needed to get witches' hats from the bottom to the top. The catch was that if the girls didn't get the witches' hats to the top in time, they went back to the bottom and started again. It sounds easy, but it's not if you're over 170 kilos. You got a minute to get to the top, hun. Come on, go. Go, Sharon, go. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Coming up,
Welcome to weigh in.
as the weight drops, the pressure rises.
I'm terrified.
Will it prove too much for some?
You're not ready to go home.
No way am I ready.
Want to take my bat and ball and go? Don't like this game anymore.
It's last chance training with my yellow girls. Sharon and Anita are my pet project this week, but the session hadn't even started, and already Cher had started to turn it on. Go, Cher, go, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Don't collapse, come on. Up, 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 up. What? Nothing collapsed and you sat down.
Yeah, I did.
Why? It's our first run.
I know, but I don't want to do it.
What don't you want to do?
Any of it. I just want to go home. I want to see my family. I didn't realise how hard it would be.
Mum's already up there.
She's always up there. It's unfair for her to have to always drag me.
Oh, okay, so it's fairer to go home and drag Mum home so she doesn't have this opportunity either. So you can see your friends and nothing changes so you can get back into your little bubble. The life that Cher thinks waits for her at home doesn't exist. Sooner or later, that bubble's going to burst. It's time to make a change. The way that you're living your life at the moment is sentencing you to death, hun. Let's get up and give it a red hot go. You can do this. But you've got to say I can. There's nothing waiting for you at home, hun.
I saw Shalisa, she was fighting and struggling to get up, and I just kept on thinking, like, you can do it. I just wanted her to feel that achievement, that goal when she got up the top.
Go. Just one after the other. I want you to do this by yourself, hun. Keep going, honey. That's where we got to last time. Get past that.
I didn't want to have to do that lap again. It hurt so bad getting up there. It made me feel like I just wanted to break down and cry.
30 seconds, honey. Go, Sharon. Go.
But seeing Mum at the top of the sand dunes was pretty inspiring, actually. She's cheering me on, and she just wanted me to get up there so bad and not give up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You good girl. You got it, babe. Thanks, Mum.
Making it up there, knowing that I completed it, it just felt so amazing to know that I just did that.
I thought I was going to quit.
Why didn't you?
Because I wanted to make Mum proud because she was doing it too and she's in pain and she still did it.
How good's that, Mum? Cher showed us all today what she's made of. There's some fight in her, and I think we're going to see some awesome results from her on the scales.
Oh, you're fat. Me too. Me too.
It was quite a sombre mood walking into the weigh-in room. I mean, no matter what anybody pulled, the figures or percentage, somebody was going home.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to weigh in. So far, you've all enjoyed life here at Biggest Loser, elimination free. But today, that safety net is gone.
The two teams who have the lowest weight loss percentage will fall below the yellow line and will be facing elimination. One couple will be going home.
Somebody's got to go home this week and it's horrible because everybody gets on so well.
Well, it's fair to say it's been another big week. Sharon and Anita, as a consequence of the fridge, you have exclusive access to Shannan all week.
Joe, get on there! Get on there!
On no one else but you two. I hope you've made the most of this advantage.
Yep.
This week also saw you compete in one of the most gruelling athletic events, a 21-kilometre half marathon. Red team, peak team and light blue team, as a group, you guys claimed victory. And as a result, each of your teams have a 1 kilogram weight advantage for today's weigh-in.
To have 3 teams be given a 1 kilo advantage, I'm going to admit I'm a bit petulant about it, because through no fault of my own, I could end up below the yellow line.
Contestants, it's time to weigh in. The first team up on the scales will be the orange team, Robin and Katie.
Mum and I are actually feeling really anxious. There's times I think I have put in 100%, and then there's times I know I could have done better.
Robin, last week you weighed 104.4 kilos. Katie, you weighed 128 kilos. Your current weight is... Girls, together, you've lost a total of 13.4 kilos. Great job. And girls, that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 5.77%. Girls, you don't look as happy as one would think.
Hey, that's great, Kate.
7 kilos, that is huge.
That's great for a second week, Kate.
That's
Katie,
unbelievable.
Katie, what's wrong?
I'm terrified.
Seeing how hard everybody's worked this week, I'm terrified that 7 kilos wouldn't be enough.
You're not ready to go home?
I'm not ready. No way am I ready.
Katie, it seems to me you've really found your place here in The Biggest Loser. Does it feel nice to know that you're respected and almost probably revered and maybe put on a bit of a pedestal by other people?
But that's another worrying thing. If I'm up on a pedestal, I'm a threat.
You're overthinking this, dude. Seriously.
Katie, what is it you want for yourself at the end of this whole journey?
Basically, I want to see a female commando standing there. Camo pants, tank top, and a ponytail.
Is joining the army something that you want to do? Is that a dream?
Yeah, it is. It's the dream. Mum was in the Air Force, Dad was in the army. And it's something I want to do, but I can't because I'm fat. I've still got 40, 45 kilos to go before it is reachable.
We know what you're made of, bub. She's just the bee's knees. She's my girl.
Well, Robin, you and Katie should be very proud of yourselves. You can step down.
Next,
Come on, let's be honest.
it's a showdown between Kevin and the trainers.
What was the injury?
I couldn't stand on my feet.
I've been doing this a long time, and he is completely lying.
Black team, you're up next. Come on up.
I was quietly confident that I was going to achieve what I set out to achieve this weigh-in. I pushed through my pain limits and I gave it 100%.
Chris, last week you weighed 143.4 kilos. Mark, you weighed 153.6 kilos. Your current weight is... Together, you've lost a total of 19.8 kilos, and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 6.67% and puts you both into first place. Great job. Gerald, last week you weighed 145 kilos. Todd, you weighed 105.5 kilos. Your current weight is... Boys, together, you've lost a total of 14.2 kilos, and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 5.67%. And that puts you into third place. The next team to weigh in will be the light blue team. Richard and Amber, come on up.
Yeah, look, we're a bit nervous. We were the lowest on the scale with the first weigh-in. I've worked hard, so hard I can't work anymore. I'm just not sure whether Amber has it.
Richard, last week you weighed 133.3 kilos. Amber, you weighed 107.3 kilos. Your current weight is... Together, you've lost a total of 11.5 kilos, but with your 1 kilogram advantage, that brings it to 12.5 and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 5.2%. And unfortunately, that does put you into fourth place.
Still not last.
Amber, 4.3.
Yeah, I was hoping for 7 this week, but I've been, you know, just powering through and trying my hardest. And
haven't missed not one training session?
I've probably missed like 1 morning session. That's it.
Dad, do you think she's been putting in 100%?
Come on, let's be honest.
She probably could have put in a bit more, but she's really busted it this week. She has worked harder than the first week, and that's all I can ask for.
Richard and Amber get me very fired up. I don't believe that Amber has been putting in 100%. Richard, get your daughter over here. Richard wants to be Amber's best friend.
Richard, are you the good cop in the family?
I'd say so. Yeah, I'm the ATM, the good cop,
Yes.
the driver to the McDonald's or whatever takeaway.
Do you see now has enabled Amber's weight issues?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I didn't want to admit it when I got here, but you know, you can't run and hide.
Okay, guys, you can step down.
Richard needs to stop being Amber's best friend and start taking back some control.
The next team to face the scales will be the blue team, Kevin and Rosemary. Come on up.
Kevin's used every excuse in the book to get out of training this week. He needs to change his ways. Otherwise, there's a good chance he and Rosemary could be going home.
Rosemary, last week you weighed 100.1 kilos, and Kevin, you weighed 254.7 kilos. Your current weight is... Blue team, congratulations. That gives you a total weight loss of 21.5 kilos and a total weight loss percentage of 6.06% and moves you into second place. Oh my God, Rosemary, 8.3 kilos. How have you managed that?
Actually, to be quite honest, I didn't think I lost any because I'm hobbling around with my arthritis, so... But what I've been doing, I've been trying to be on the go the whole time.
You've been moving?
Yes.
Kev, 13.2, not bad either.
Yeah, not bad, not great.
Have you done everything that you could this week?
Definitely not. I've had an injury. I didn't even want to get out of bed and go to last chance training.
What was the injury?
The ache, my feet. I couldn't stand on my feet.
So there wasn't any injury. There's just soreness like everybody else is going through.
It is soreness, but I wouldn't like to be my son's size and try to walk, honestly.
And Rosemary, has Kevin's diet been 100%?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he sticks to it. Actually, he doesn't eat everything that he's supposed to eat. He's just not hungry, so I'm not buying it. Well, he is, Michelle. I disagree. I sit beside him. I watch what he eats.
At the gym, I haven't put in as much, but I know my nutrition, I haven't hit 1,000 calories once.
I've been doing this a long time, and that man, the weight should just be dropping off him. So he is completely lying about what he's eating.
Coming up.
Sam, you look confident. How do you feel?
Confident.
Will the 1 kilogram advantage take a team down?
I honestly thought we were under the yellow line.
The next team to weigh in will be the Pink Girls.
The 1 kilogram advantage that we won in the challenge, that's great to have, but I was terrified. I just couldn't even bring myself to look at scales.
Janet, last week you weighed 99.7 kilos. Kirsten, you weighed 93.9 kilos. Your current weight is...
Look at it. Look at it.
Girls, together you've lost a total of 10.5 kilos, and with your 1 kilogram advantage, that brings it to 11.5 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 5.94%. And well done, girls, because that puts you into 3rd place.
We could share each other's clothes.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Anita, last week you weighed 117.6 kilos. Sher, you weighed 172.2 kilos. Your current weight is... Girls, together you've lost a total of 20.8 kilos, and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 7.18%. Congratulations. Girls, that number takes you straight to the top of the leaderboard. Well done. Mandy and Brett, to beat the green team and ensure that you stay safe from elimination, you need to lose at least 16 kilos. Amber, what's up?
I'm so annoyed with myself. We're definitely going to be under the yellow line. There's no way Brett and Mandy are going to lose less than us. No way.
Well, Brett and Mandy, it's time to see if the scales have fallen in your favour. Come on up. Mandy, last week you weighed 105.8 kilos, and Brett, you weighed 174.8 kilos. Your current weight is... Mandy and Brett, together you've lost a total of 15.3 kilos. That gives you a total weight loss percentage of 5.45% and dangerously close to falling underneath that yellow line. And Richard and Amber, I'm sorry to say, but you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination. So the last team to weigh in will be our red team, Sam and Jess. With your 1 kilogram weight advantage, you need to lose at least 12.7 kilos to beat the grey team and stay safe from elimination. Sam, you look confident. How do you feel?
Confident. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I don't even know who he is. I'm terrified.
Well, red team, there's only one way to find out. Come on up. Sam, last week you weighed 120.9 kilos. Jess, you weighed 129.7 kilos. Your current weight is... That gives you a combined weight loss of 11.4 kilos. And with your 1 kilogram weight advantage, that brings it to 12.4 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 4.95%. Unfortunately, red team, you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination alongside Richard and Amber.
I lost more than you did. I only thought I was going to lose about 4 kilos again, so I'm happy with 6.5 and whatever happens from here happens.
Sam, not so happy?
Oh, I thought I'd lost more than that. I was confident I was going to get close to or equal to what Jess was going to get, so 12.7 didn't seem like a hard target to reach.
Do you think the injury held you back?
I think it did. When he didn't have an issue with his knee, he would go for longer and he would have his heart rate up higher.
How much do you still want to be here?
I guess, you know, how important your heartbeat to you. I need to be here for the remaining couple of months, and more importantly, Jess does too.
Well, red team, I wish you all the best at elimination. You can step down. Anita and Cher, congratulations. You are this week's biggest losers. Well done. Thank you. Unfortunately, Sam and Jess, Richard and Amber, you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination. Your future in this competition is now resting in the hands of your fellow competitors. Or is it? I can reveal that not everyone will be voting at elimination. That's right, only one person from each team will head to the elimination to vote to decide who will be going home.
I want to take my bat and ball and go. Don't like this game anymore.
Next,
I'm certainly not going to sit here and berate and belittle anyone in front of anyone.
the elimination fires up
We're here to play the game.
as dads and daughters fight to stay.
I don't want to make Jess out to be a bad person or anything, but she did make it quite obvious that she was here for fame and nothing else.
Hi everyone, welcome to Elimination. Since you've been here, you've started making changes to break the cycle of generational obesity. I'm sure you'd all like to stay to make sure your new habits stick. But tonight, one couple must go home and it's up to your fellow competitors to decide. So let's find out who will be casting their votes tonight. Voters, welcome to your very first elimination. Each of you is representing your team and casting a vote to send one of these couples home tonight. Robin, how hard is your decision going to be?
Really hard. They're like the rest of us. They just need to be here.
And Gerald, how hard is this for you?
Probably one of the hardest things I've had to do for a long time. You've become good friends with them, you know, it's really hard, especially for Todd. I had to take the reins this time because I sort of got to protect Todd a little bit.
Too hard for a 15-year-old?
Certainly is, Hayley.
And Mark, does it make the game more real sitting here?
All of us would like to go back inside and play happy families and never have to vote anybody out, but unfortunately it's what we signed up to do. It's the way it has to be.
And Kirsten, you've become very good friends with Amber. It must be hard to see her sitting down there.
Yeah. Sucks. I think this is definitely going to be the hardest elimination.
Amber, how much do you want to stay?
I need to be here because if I leave, I'm going down the same path as my nan. I don't want my family to have that memory of, you know, walking into a church and seeing a funeral and, you know, a coffin that is triple the size of a normal coffin. I don't want that. I don't want my niece, who's 6 months old, to not know who I am.
Richard, why do you think you shouldn't be eliminated tonight?
Well, I bring a certain oomph to the house, I believe, and try to be a fun-loving person in the house. I mean, you've got to be around successful people to be successful. And I'm successful outside of the house, and I'd like to be successful inside of the house. And it's really a game of two halves. It's a game of emotions, and it's a game of strategy. And I can tell you now, anyone that's sitting up there, and it wasn't the cop-out, but if we're here next week, you've only got one spot to fill. If we're not, you got two.
So are you saying that you think if these contestants were to keep you, you'll definitely be sitting over here next week?
I'm just saying that's how it's fallen 2 out of 2 times. I hope to God it's not 3 out of 3. But you've got to look at those things. If I was on that side, that's exactly what I'd be looking at.
What Richard says is right. He does bring a bit of pizzazz, I guess, to the house. But at the end of the day, we can't rely on humour to get us through the whole lot. I guess I bring a little bit of leadership, and I've always sort of been outspoken with what I am. But you know what I am, guys. You know where you stand. There's no rubbish behind it. I'm certainly not going to say to these guys we're the easy target. So keep us in the house. You know, we're not going to lose much weight, so keep us in the house. Because that's not what it's about, you know. These guys need somebody to push them and push them along, you know what I mean? So we're not going to be the easy target by all means. So if you want a challenge, guys, keep us in.
I didn't say I wasn't going to go hard either, just to clarify that. I'm not going to take the foot off the gas. We're going to have a real red-hot crack at it. But the truth is, when we've tried to lose weight in the past...
So what you're saying is that you think that Sam and Jess are a bigger threat than you?
Well, statistics as far as the last 2 weigh-ins say that they are, yeah. If you're looking at playing the game only. And the other thing, I guess, is, you know, we and I'm not taking anything away from Sam and Jess, but Jess made it quite obvious in the first week she was here, and she has turned a corner, but she did make it quite obvious that she was here for fame and nothing else. I don't want to make her out to be a bad person or anything, but we came here hand on heart to change, you know, after losing my mother, and we've known we've got to change for a long, long time.
Sam, I might go to you. How much do you think Jess still needs to be here?
Jess needs to be here as much as Kirsten needs to be here, Jezza needs to be here, and everyone sitting up there. Jess has been with her fiancé and her stepdaughter, who's 11, 10 years younger than Jess. And she's had to go through some difficulties with her stepdaughter, and now they have custody of that daughter. Amber lives at home with the parents, so she's got a free ride at home.
Furthest from the truth. If Amber doesn't get the help she needs now, in another 10 years she'll still be living at home.
Both the girls really need to stay in the house. They are not ready to leave.
Hard decision?
Very hard. I'm split between my head and my heart.
They're both right in their own stories, you know. So it's a really hard decision. It might have changed one of these guys, but it hasn't changed mine.
This is obviously a very big decision, you guys. Amber, how much do you want to stay?
I need to be here. I'm not ready to go yet.
And Jess, why do you still need to be here?
Same reasons as Dad. We just need to be here. We need to be here, and we need to learn how to not go back into the old us. They know what they're getting if they keep me. They know who I am. They know what I'm like. They finally see the real me now, so we can only leave it up to them, and I hope that they choose to keep us around.
Contestants, it's now time to cast your votes by writing down either Richard and Amber or Sam and Jess. The first team to receive 4 votes will be eliminated. Each of you is representing your team and casting a vote to send one of these couples home tonight. The first team to receive 4 votes will be eliminated. Kirsten, please reveal your vote.
I voted for this team because I feel that they've got the strength and power to pull through and resist outside temptations. So, Sam and Jess.
Red team, that's 1 vote to you. Gerald, please reveal your vote.
Couldn't really split these 2 couples. The only thing we could work out was who was on the bottom. Sam and Jess.
Sam and Jess, that's now 2 votes to you. Cher, please reveal your vote.
Hayley, one of the teams, have supported us from the start. So today, Richard and Amber.
Richard and Amber, that's 1 vote to you. Reds, you have 2. Rosemary, please reveal your vote.
Richard, as always, gave Kevin a lot of support. And I'm sorry, Sam and Jess.
Sam and Jess, that's 3 votes to you. Richard and Amber, you have 1. Red team, you only need 1 more vote and you will be eliminated. Brett, please reveal your vote.
We're going with our heart. One team is truly supporters, so sorry, Richard and Amber.
Richard and Amber, that's now 2 votes to you. Sam and Jess, you have 3. Robin, please reveal your vote.
One team in particular, we had a very dark patch, and if it hadn't have been for the father, I think Katie and I would have been in the bottom 2. For that reason, I'm sorry, Sam and Jess, but I had to vote for you.
Sam and Jess, this does mean that unfortunately you both have been eliminated. Mark, there's no need to see your vote. Sam, how are you feeling?
Oh, gutted, but it is what it is, Hayley, you know, like, I think the guys made the wrong decision, but the decision's been made.
Jess, what's the main thing that's going through your mind? Are you scared about going home?
I just didn't expect it. I think shock factor kicked in. I just felt like I was doing so well and finally fitting in.
Sure, sad to see your good friend go.
Yep.
Just hope that she believes in herself enough to keep going on the outside, and same with Sam.
Well, Sam and Jess, the votes have been cast and it has been decided. Your time here at Biggest Loser has come to an end. For now. Contestants, red team, for the first time in the history of the Biggest Loser, we're going to offer you a lifeline. Every eliminated couple will get the chance to win their way back into the competition, but you'll have to fight for your place.
I'm good at that.
So, to give yourselves the best shot of returning to the competition, you'll need to keep up the good work on the outside. When you return, will be a surprise to everyone.
They should be very scared.
Since leaving the Biggest Loser house, we've been working so hard to get as fit as possible, so when the time comes, we'll be ready.
I'm 5 times fitter than what I was when I went in. Now it's becoming second nature to say, right, I've got the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning and I've got the gym at 7 o'clock at night. You know, just because the sun's not up or the sun's down doesn't mean you stop moving. That's looking pretty good, Jess. We'll just put some more tomato in it and we'll go and have a nice healthy lunch.
Before, I was eating chocolate and chips and muffins and whatever I could get my hands on. Now I am changing everything around so I do have time to cook my meals and do whatever I need to do to get my lifestyle on the right track.
I hope I've developed into a bit more of a positive role model for the kids and Jess. I now have unlimited energy. I think they enjoy it and I certainly enjoy it.
Let's go. I think we were ready to fight our way back in the day we left. You guys better watch out.
Because the O'Malleys are coming back fighting.